Now for the people still watching, it's time for you to be creative. What if I did go missing by the killer, he kidnapped me, took my clothes, and murdered someone to make it look like he murdered me? But this whole time, he was holding me hostage, waiting for the cops to come to set me up under the mask. And now that killer is running free right now and plotting his next move. Be creative, be open-minded, allow yourself to make the movies your mind creates. So, I didn't want to make this video at all, but it's kind of a necessity. And everybody watching this right now, before this video, before I even start talking, because I mean, I tried to make this video like 14 times, I've been doing this all day, but there's just so much to say and so much to talk about, so much to explain, and my mind just goes too crazy to be able to get everything on the table without like going off on tangents or completely messing up my words. So bear with me, this may be a long video, but if you are watching this, I want you all, every single one of you that are watching this right now, whether you're a huge fan of me, whether you hate my guts, whatever you are, I need every single one of you, before this video starts, to do me a huge favor and take your biasness and wipe it clean. I want every single buddy that's watching this right now to be completely open-minded and not have opinions until you hear everything that I had to say, because it's just, this went so spiral out of control, and I need to explain myself, and there's a lot of different points to be explaining, and I'm completely open-minded. I understand if you're a fan and you're upset with me, if you're mad at me and you're a fan, if you're like, ah, what the heck, you know, blah, 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 that's messed up, don't do that. I understand that. I understand those comments. But let me explain what happened. I can explain all of this, but it's just super hard for me to do. So just watch the whole video and you won't be as ignorant, because I'm getting a lot of ignorant comments that don't even know what they're talking about. Because what happened was, when I first started uploading this series, yes, series, guys, okay, I am that is the furthest thing away from prank. People that are saying prank, furthest thing away from it. It is not a prank. It was nowhere ever intended to be a prank. So get the word prank and throw it or flick it as far as you possibly could, because all of this was not a prank, and it was not me faking my death. That wasn't it at all. And what happened was, after that video that I posted, it's called He's Dead. I'll link everything to underneath the description, or you can just go to my channel and check it out. But it was titled He's Dead, and pretty much my series was, there was a stalker, crazy fan, and moral of the story is I went to go meet him and he slaughtered me on camera. And 50% of my fans thought, bro, this was so awesome, bro. This video was so sick, Jake, you're a legend. This is so creative, this is so entertaining, blah, blah, you're lit, blah, blah, blah. That's 50% of the comments. And then the other 50% were like, you know, the innocent little fans that are just like, oh, I hope you're okay, blah, blah, blah. And then there was like that like 2% of people that saw that video that just took it completely out of control. You know, that were making reaction videos on it, like Jake Dufner's dead, this, that, and every single time I saw a video being uploaded talking about me being dead, I cringed so hard. I was like, why is this happening? And not that, like, you know, it's their fault for making that video, because I know it's something crazy that happened, and if you do think that, you know, I'm dead, then of course you're gonna make a reaction video like a YouTuber just died. But oh man, just bear with me, because it's gonna get deep. And pretty much people were coming to my channel to only see that video. They don't understand what's going on. Okay, it was like a 10 video series. I uploaded like 10 videos in 1 week, and they only seen that one video. So, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Trust me, I'm being completely open-minded, just like you guys watching this are. I'm gonna be as open-minded as possible. I understand where you're coming from. If you came to my channel and you saw that video and that's the only video you saw, then I understand why you can be like, oh my god, Jake Dufner's dead, and make a video about it, or go on Instagram and be like, yo, rest in peace Jake Dufner, this, that. I understand that. And then after a few hours go by, I guess people brought it over to other social media, not just YouTube. And I mean, I do that all the time. You guys know that. If you're a fan of me and you've been watching me for this amount of time, then you know that I always kind of interact Instagram and YouTube together, because it allows me to be closer with you guys and explain what's going on, and, you know, just talk to you guys, interact with you guys. So I'm always like going back and forth on Instagram and YouTube, so I understand people coming over my Instagram. But then what started happening was people were putting my death on Instagram. People that, you know, are completely irrelevant to the whole situation. And then I was getting flooded on my Instagram of people like, oh my god, rest in peace. And then people that don't even know who I am were coming to my page and seeing that everybody was saying rest in peace, and then they were like, why are they saying that? And then they would see the video, and only that video, and then being like, wow, this kid's a scumbag, he's faking his death for publicity. And that is not what I did. I did not fake my death for publicity, even though I understand, once again, where you guys are coming from, and once again, I'm being open-minded. I understand where those people are coming from, like, wow, this kid's a scumbag, he's faking his death for publicity. Because you saw someone posting it on Instagram, rest in peace Jake Dufner, and then you went to go do more research and found that video, and you're like, wow, this video is entertaining, but it's a complete lie. And it's not a lie, first of all. It's not fake, it's not a lie, it's not a prank. Get all three of those words and shove them so far into the nearest person to your left's ass, because that's not what it is. It is not a prank, it is not fake, and what it is simply acting. It's acting, it is being creative. And if you want to be on YouTube, if you're scrolling through YouTube and you don't want entertaining videos, if you don't want someone that is putting hard work into their videos, then this is not the channel for you, because I have 400,000 Duffies, 400,000 fans that joined my journey just because of my personality, just because I was funny and outgoing, and I love you guys so much. Like, that honestly blows my mind that I'm at 400,000 subscribers of just me and my friends joking around, messing around, and that's amazing. Like, I could have kept going. I could have just been, I was growing slowly, I could have kept doing that, and I could have been like, you know, this is awesome, people are loving me for my personality. But one thing that you guys never knew of me, and that I wanted to show very badly, was that I am one of the most creative people that most people have met. When I was growing up, I remember being like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I remember just in everyday life, I would do things here and there that I don't know how to like explain it. Maybe I'll give you an example. Okay, one time I was like 10, 11 years old once again, and I was in the bathtub, or I was in the shower, I don't know why I said bathtub, and the door was open, and I knew that my brother was out there talking to my mom or doing something, and in the hallway where you can see into the door, you can't see into the shower, but you can see, like, you know, the shower's like right behind the wall, and there's a door, so you see if I'm coming in and out of the shower, but you don't see me in the shower. And I knew he was out there, so what I did was I slipped on purpose and fell out of the shower. And I didn't make myself seem like, oh, I have a concussion or anything. I kind of just fell and got up, and I was like, whoops, and I hopped back in the shower. And my brother was cracking up. He said it was the funniest thing he's ever seen in his entire life. And then when I told him, like, hey, I did that on purpose. Like, I did that just to make you laugh, and it was a complete lie. Like, I did it on purpose. Didn't believe me at all. He was like, yeah, okay, bro, that was, you fell out of your shower. I guess moral of that story is that when I do things and then people, it just gave me some type of satisfaction. I don't know, it gave me some type of satisfaction that, like, wow, I was creative enough and I acted well enough to make him believe that that just happened. And my whole life growing up, my friends would tell me, bro, you have a mind that can literally make movies. Like, people would tell me, Joe, Aaron, every one of my friends would tell me, bro, you need to be in a studio directing movies, because, like, your mind, no one else is thinking of that stuff. And the fact that, you know, other people might think of the stuff that I'm thinking of, but they won't be able to execute it, you know? Like they'll just be like, oh, imagine this happened, and they'd be like, oh, that'd be crazy. But me, I will imagine something and I will make it logical to make it as if it will actually happen. Like the most insane thing you can possibly think of, I will make it down into steps and I will make it logical. And that's kind of like what I wanted to do. I have 400,000 subscribers that loved me for who I am, and I think that it was time for me to show who I could be. And it was not a prank. I don't want any of you guys to think that, you know, I was pranking the subscribers, because that is not what I was doing. It was not a prank. I'm seeing so many people say, yo, this is a messed up prank. I still love you though, but it was a messed up prank, so say sorry. And I guess it's a video of me saying sorry if you thought it was a prank, but it's more of a video of me explaining myself, of, you know, what was going on, because people took it in the complete wrong way. And I mean, people are like, you're faking your death for views because you can't do anything else. Well, that is probably like one of the most ignorant comments that someone can write down below, is like, you know, you're faking your death for views, you're a shitty YouTuber, you're not creative because you had to fake your death for views. Doesn't make sense to me, because obviously I was creative enough to make you believe that I just faked my death. So I mean, you kind of just like twisted your own words there and ate your own words. But I don't know, if you want boring vlogs, okay, so every YouTuber right now is riding a wave. If you're at 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, whatever you're at, I don't know, and I'm not hating, once again, I'm being very open-minded. They're riding waves. They'd see something do well. This is what YouTubers do. They see something do well on the explore page or recommended page, and they're like, wow, this person did pretty good on it. Let me kind of do the same thing, only in my perspective. And that's what every YouTuber does. And literally, if you click on a video, then the recommended will be 700 videos of the same exact thing, but a different creator posting it. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. That's what happens. Just like on, you know, the video that I posted, there's like 1 million videos underneath it about Jake Dufner's death. So what I'm saying is, I don't want to flood YouTube with stuff that people are already seeing. You can't get this entertainment, this creativeness anywhere else, and I'm sure of it. Yes, people are creative. I'm not saying you guys aren't creative, but people don't have the balls enough, or don't have the work ethic enough. And I can say you don't have work ethic because that's not an insult. That's, you know, maybe a reality check. Like, you know, work for what you have. You have whatever, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million subscribers, and you're just, you know, riding waves, and you're gonna max out because you can only get to so many people until people realize, like, hey, you're just like doing the same exact thing everybody else is doing. And I want to separate myself, my channel, from all of that. I want to be known for me, my creativeness. I want to be known as the kid that no one else can do it like, you know? And once again, it wasn't me faking my death. It wasn't me pranking my subscribers. It was simply me making a series and being creative enough to where you guys would be glued to the screen that you're watching. I wanted you guys to be glued, and I've been thinking about doing crazy stuff like this for a while now. And to the fact that you guys think that I was already creative, for the ones that do think, yo, you're a legend for this, this was nuts. You guys don't even understand a fraction of this brain up here. I had months of videos planned out of what was gonna happen, and I was gonna make them happen. It was gonna go way more in depth, way more into a storyline. It was gonna be crazy, like literally nuts, something that you would see in movies. And I couldn't go any further because, once again, it spiraled out of control, and it went on to other social media of people thinking I was actually dead and or faking my death. So I had a bunch of fans saying, you know, this is messed up, or that they're gonna hurt themselves. And once I started hearing that people are gonna hurt themselves over me, and that they're crying over me, and this, that, I was like, damn, I can't go any further with this series because I can't risk any of my fans hurting themselves over it. So I started uploading like 2 videos in one day, like multiple times. I was uploading as fast as possible because I couldn't just go out and tweet, guys, don't listen. I couldn't tweet that or like just say it on a video because you guys would not understand at all. And this was like the only logical way I can think of explaining it for you guys I had to rush a finale as fast as possible. That wasn't the finale that I originally planned. Once again, I had a million videos planned up that was gonna go way into more depth, and it was gonna be super, super, super entertaining for you guys. And the finale was gonna be mind-blowing. It would blew everyone's mind, but the fact that it spiraled out of control, I was forced to upload, you know, 2 times in one day and rush videos and get it done as quick as possible because I didn't want people to take actions into their own hands. And I'm super, super proud that you guys look up to me, and that means the absolute world to me. My fans mean more to me than anything in my entire life, and I say that staring right into your guys' eyes, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the absolute world to me. If I didn't have all the fans that I have, I would be nothing, and I would have nowhere to put my creative mind to. You guys are my audience, and I love you for that, and you took it the wrong way, and I'm sorry for that. And I just had to rush a series. So if you guys thought this was entertaining at all, you have no idea what is going to come. And maybe I have to, like, you know, for the people that are watching this still, maybe I have to, like, think of like a code word to say in a video for you guys to understand, like, don't be alarmed. Maybe like I'll say like shish kebab or something like that in a video. I don't know, we'll think of something. But those are for my fans, but you know, for the outside people that come in, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and you'll be just as mind blown as all the other new people that are coming in. So, I mean, there's YouTubers already doing boring vlogs. If you want to see boring vlogs, go to, you know, Casey Neistat, Tanner Fox, and they're just vlogging their day. And I'm not hating, once again, that's your style. I love it, it's a work grind, you're doing it. If you want to see kid stuff, Guava Juice is already doing baby kid stuff, and other people are already doing baby kid stuff. There is no other YouTuber doing it the way I'm doing it, and I just want to make that clear that all this kind of just went spiraled out of control. I did not fake my death, and the people that are in the comments saying fake, 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 it is literally like gnats. It is so annoying saying fake, 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 fake. It is not fake. You guys remind me of like a person that will walk into a movie theater, sit down and watch Transformers, and stand up in the middle of the movie and say, "There's no way this can happen, this is fake," and start yelling to all the audience that's watching the movie. And the rest of the audience is like, "Fuck you, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to watch the movie, it's a movie." You know, and you kind of just look stupid by saying fake, 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 fake. But I understand that, you know, if you're not open-minded and you didn't even get through this part of the video, then you're probably still gonna go down there and comment that. But people that are watching this and are open-minded enough to watch through it and listen to me before you made your assumptions and opinions, then thank you so much. I'm glad you understand now. And I know there's probably so much more I have to say, like so much more I have to say. Once again, this is the millionth time I filmed this video, and I would end the video and then I would walk away like, damn, I didn't say everything I needed to say because there's so much I need to get off my chest. Obviously, I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna be myself still. I know a lot of people are concerned, like, hey Jake, I know you're making this insane content that you can't find anywhere else on the internet, but are you still gonna be funny and be yourself? Of course. Obviously, most of my vlogs are me and my friends messing around, doing reckless things. That is still gonna be an everyday thing, but if something were to happen, just remember guys, I'm an entertainer and I'm doing my job. Because you guys know, obviously, I make money doing this. Obviously, that's not, you know, hidden. But I take my job seriously. I am an entertainer. And to me, walking around, vlogging, it's just not entertaining. That's not my style, and I want to be able to put myself far away from those people that are taking YouTube as a joke, where they'll vlog them tying a shoe and then going to a warehouse of merch or something. That's just not my style. My job is to make you guys glued to the screen, be entertained, and blow your fucking mind. And I know for a fact that my mind can blow your mind. If you thought this was somewhat entertaining, it broke the internet kind of, sort of, the way it did, you guys don't even understand what was about to happen if I didn't have to end the series. You guys wouldn't even be able to wrap your head around it. And once again, even though I am kind of the creative one behind all this, I could not do this without any of my friends. All my friends that helped me are like, thank you so much. Like, you know, Joe's driving around me everywhere, helping me, staying out till 3 a.m. to help me film a video. Then the people like Chris, my friend Chris Kyle, he's helping me with all these supplies. He's got all the stuff for me, and he's being like behind the scenes of like the guy who got killed, because that was him that got thrown into the lake. And there's so much more behind it than you guys understand. The editing process, the thought process, filming it, getting the clips done and making it seem as if it's all one clip. It's just so much, and I hope that you guys can appreciate the amount of work that I'm putting into it, rather than you being closed-minded and ignorant, being like, oh my God. But there's so much work, so thank you to all my friends. My friends are, even though I have the creative mind, I couldn't do it without them. I couldn't do it by myself. So maybe it's everything I have to say. Oh, also, you guys cared so much about me that there was 4 state police officers at my door saying that they got hundreds of phone calls. So I love you guys for that. And that's on video too, about the police officers. So yeah, maybe I'll upload that to come or something like that. And I'm glad I inspire you guys. There will be, maybe I'll make merch. Okay, here's the deal. I will make a t-shirt right now. It'll be first link in the description, dufnerbrand.com. Go to the first link in the description. It will be a t-shirt that says create on it. Create, because I want to inspire you guys to create and use your creative minds, because every single person that's watching this right now has a creative mind, but they're too scared to embrace it, and they're too scared to let it wander and go where it wants. So I'm gonna make a shirt that says create on it, and what it's gonna do, every single piece of profit that goes to that is not gonna go into my pockets. It's gonna go into me creating crazier videos that will blow your guys' mind, and me being able to, you know, put more money into my videos to create for you guys. Either that, or the second option is I will donate it to a charity that is your guys' choice. So every single one that buys the merch that says create on it right now in the first link in the description will either go towards a nonprofit organization, charity, or it will go into my videos being way more creative than I already am. Okay, I love you guys to death. If you watch to the end of the video, comment create down below, and I love you guys to death. There's probably more I have to say, but there's not, I can't think of it right now. So you guys will hear from me soon. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and be ready for a fucking journey, because no one else is doing it the way I am. Deuces. Now for the people still watching, it's time for you to be creative. What if I did go missing by the killer? He kidnapped me, took my clothes, and murdered someone to make it look like he murdered me. But this whole time, he was holding me hostage, waiting for the cops to come to set me up under the mask. And now that killer is running free right now and plotting his next move. Be creative, be open-minded, allow yourself to make the movies your mind creates.